discussions of actions and events which take place in the novel American Psycho. As such, viewers of a sensitive nature are advised... All viewers are advised to watch something else. We recommend Kit's World. He's far more PG-13 than this shit. Hello BookTube, I'm Scott. And I'm Scott, in a shirt that my business partner gifted me. Yes, they are 10.5mm buttons. And we're Gunpowder, Fiction and Plot. Today, we're reviewing the Bret Easton Ellis novel, Holden Caulfield All Grown Up. Wait, sorry, who are you? I'm a version of you who knows how to shave, dress, understands basic personal hygiene. Unlike you, I've made an effort to not look like a fucking bum. Rude. I normally do my book reviews without some sort of corporealized inner saboteur stepping on my lines. Do I really need you? You're coming across as slightly aggressive. Fuck, you're a stupid prick. I'm a representation of Patrick Bateman, who in himself is a representation of the internalized monologue which exists in the young, upwardly mobile businessmen of our times, whose actions are in turn a metaphor for the effects of neoliberalism on society, except that most analysts want to use the term Reagan economics instead of neoliberalism to distance our society's current economic model, ignoring the fact that these attitudes are not only still prevalent, but normal among the ruling class, something that should be obvious from the idol worship of Donald Trump in this novel. So yes, I'm coming across as slightly aggressive. That's the whole fucking point. Really, I think I should just stab you in the eye to demonstrate that. In the eye? Would that really be necessary? Isn't that some sort of overreaction? Of course it's fucking necessary, you fucking bum. Is it necessary that I also have an erection while doing it? Is it necessary that I'll then track down 2 prostitutes, which I must pay on my American Express card? American Express, not Amex, you asshole. And have some sort of satanic blood orgy involving torture and fucking a dismembered body part of a dead prostitute just to upset the still living prostitute? Is it? That would be the very definition of overreacting. I believe the dictionary was denied the use of that by the Census Board. Anyway, seeing as you're here, maybe you can tell me what the point of all the blood, sex and murdering in this book was. I'm not actually sat here with you. There's literally an empty chair. It's empty. An empty chair, you cheap fucking bum. You haven't even been bothered to move the Chromebook before filming my part, which removes the illusion and gives it all the ambience of a limp penis. I've not moved the camera to represent the unreliable narrator in the novel. That's some lower class, homeless bum, washerwoman, fucked up shit metaphor. Surely if this book has taught us anything, it's that you can do any old shit and just tell people you're being deep and funny at the same time and people will nod their heads and think that you know what you're talking about. Yeah? Fuck that. It's time to discuss the finest artist ever to wear Ralph Lauren underpants, Peter Gabriel. I don't believe Peter Gabriel was in this book. I know, yet this fucking chump author dedicates an entire chapter to Phil Collins, a man not even talented enough to be Gabriel's drummer. I was shocked. The monkey. When Phil Collins was first mentioned, my heart started going boom, boom, boom. And when he didn't mention Gabriel, I thought, Patrick, son, grab your things, I've come to take you home. No! Murder him with a sledgehammer. Fuck! Stop interrupting me. Let me put a song reference in, asshole. Ellipse, but seriously, do you think that Bret Easton Ellis is contradicting himself when he says Gen X is overreacting to Trump, considering Trump was at least in part an inspiration for the character of Patrick Bateman? What? He also said, when did people start identifying with the victim, and when did the victim's worldview become the lens through which we began to look at everything? That's not a contradiction. There's not one scene from the perspective of a victim in this novel. Exactly. For all the mocking, this book is basically two schoolyard bullies arguing over who gets 50% of the nerdy kids' lunch money. It lacks empathy with the victims of society, and the brutal nature of Bateman's crimes are so sudden and lack the understanding of the slow and grinding nature of society. Not only does it lack empathy, it also lacks solutions or ideas on how we can fix society's problems. Easton Ellis is a member of the society which he has been satirical towards. The satire here is not that yuppies are fuckwit. It's I'm a yuppie, I'm a fuckwit, and I'm going to get away with it. You're going to worship me for it. And in case that's not distasteful enough, I'm going to have the best orgasm of my life when I fuck your dismembered head. Wow, calm down. You're being mean. I hope I've been able to demonstrate just how repulsive this novel is, both the events of the novel and the underlying meaning. This novel is also repetitive, it's devoid of plot, it's sexist, racist, and classist. Even if it does critique those last three things, this novel really misses the mark. And the humour, well, that's like getting the worst bits of Ricky Gervais and Will Ferrell and smashing them together into some Adam Sandler-inspired comic. I gave this book 1 star. And I took an additional star off for the mistreatment of Peter Gabriel. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and let me know what you thought of this novel. Bye. Fuck you. Himself is a representation of the internalized monologue. No! Murder you with a sledgehammer. Fuck, stop interrupting me, Dick. The dog thinks I'm upset now.